Hello and welcome to this look at NPC Portraits deck, the adventure set. As you can see, we've done several other decks for different genres and locations and types of creatures. Here we're going to take a look at the portraits. So one side of each card is a portrait of a character, and as you can see, we went and did a wide variety of ethnicities and ancestries, races, as well as power levels for these, since these are adventurers. These are great to pull out when the party's in town and you want them to find a few comrades maybe, or rivals. Same thing when they're off exploring. Maybe one way to vary things up is they encounter another adventuring group. So you can pull a few of these out and use them for that. You can also just use them for the portraits. Some people, you love the artwork and you want to have a portrait for your own character or another NPC that you've devised. You can go ahead and do that. So that's the portraits. On the back side, I should point out also these are 54 cards in all. There's actually 51 character cards. And then we've got a cover card and a couple of other specialty cards that we'll go to in a minute. But this is what the backgrounds look like here. And so you get, on the top, you get a name, what race or ethnicity they are, a little bit of details about them. Set those aside. We'll go with one of these guys here. And then you get one sentence or a couple of tags, if you will, about that character. So you can just kind of scan that on the back side if you're looking for a bard or a spy or whatever. You're going to be able to find them quickly that way too. Then we go into personality, quirks, leverage, background. In a few cases you're going to see they might also mention a particular strength or a weakness or an object that they might have that's interesting as well. And then finally a quote on the bottom. We don't get into the details, any particular system details. You can use these with any role-playing game system. Certainly like 5th edition D&D, you've got the NPCs in the back of the book that you could use for stats. Although we do put in here the leverage section, how they can be influenced and are they better at being in this case, hard to intimidate or deceive, but easy to persuade. So we give you some information on that for how they might react to different, or what modifiers there might be for some reaction checks. But again, it's very system neutral. Anybody should be able to switch them to anything else, or any other system, I should say. And so that's the core of it. Now, if I do go back to those last two cards of the deck, and we look at, we've got, these are just a couple of ways to randomize things a bit more, to put them, position them for action. Maybe they're broke, and so that might change their motivations. Or maybe they're a fugitive, and that would be another way to change their motivation. So you've got that. On the other side of this card, you've got some other complications. So what else is that adventurer managing? Shake it up, some recent event that might change how they act with the PCs. And then the last card of the deck is a kind of a name generator. A quick way, if you don't like the names the name that's already there, this is a way for you to kind of roll or glance at a few of these and pick a female, male, or surname. And we've done that for several different races, ethnicities, as well as real-world cultures over here. So that covers the product. We had a great time making it. It's something that we really use, and we hope that you're able to use it too. Thanks.